Hello, hello, hello. Hi. I am so excited today. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am so excited today. I'm gonna be showing you today how I create this makeup look. I only use drugstore makeup product, and I really believe that you don't need a tons of money to look good, fabulous. You can have any like a everyday makeup or very nice flawless night out birthday makeup only with the drugstore product. So I'm gonna be showing you how I did it. I went to Walmart, got different brands, and this is how I create this look. So if you guys want to see how I did it, keep on watching. So I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the NYX Micro Brow pencil. I don't know if you guys can really see. This is from NYX. The shade was Expresso. I'm gonna start by outlining my eyebrows, which is very easy for me because I had my eyebrows started. So this is how I'm gonna start. So what I do is I do the first two lines, the bottom and the top. Like I told you guys, it's very easy for me because I just have to follow the line. I fill in at the edge, the tails, I'm gonna fit it in. And I'm gonna be using this. I got this from NYX too. It's Stick It, I guess. I know some people like their eyebrows to be up. I'm old school. I'm still in the old school process. So now I'm gonna be using Bare With Me Concealer Serum, and the shade is Deep Golden. Which I'm gonna be using with the flat brush. But I'm gonna be using it only in the bottom of my eyebrows to outline, to clean it up. Now I'm gonna be using the COVERGIRL Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer, and the shade is Dark Ebene. So I'm gonna be using it on the top of my eyebrow. This is a darker complexion. You guys gonna see certain people like to use their foundation skin color, but I like to use this concealer very close to my complexion. So today I'm gonna be using the COVERGIRL one, which I really like it because it's very close to my complexion. So like you guys can see, I'm gonna trace it really well on top of my brows to clean it up so my brows can appear as sharp and neat as possible. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the NYX Can't Stop One Stop concealer all over my eyelid to prime them, and the shade is Mohagany. And try to don't forget no spot. And to blend it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using a beauty blender. This beauty blender is from Real Technique. I also got it at Walmart. I like to use a damp beauty blender. What I usually do is I put it in the water and I squeeze the excess of water. I don't use it wet, I use it damp. This is how I like it, and I feel like it works better for me. So now you guys gonna see me using the NYX Mineral Matte Finish powder. The shade is number 2. It's dark medium, and I'm gonna be using it to set. I like Every time I use a concealer, I always use a loose finish powder to set it. So today I'm gonna be using the NYX one, but 9 out of 10 I always do the same thing, process all over again. Every time I use a concealer, I always use a loose finish powder to set it. I'm gonna be using this brush. I don't remember. Oh, this brush is from Health. It's a blending brush. And let's start the magic. So to create the look today, I'm gonna be using the Elf Cookies and Cream palette. It's from Elf Cosmetic. I believe the palette was $9 if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna put all the link down below and give you the price also, but I don't remember if it was $6, if it was $9, but I will put everything. I'm gonna start with the lightest nude, the darkest nude complexion, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use it all over my eyelid, the same way I did with the finish matte powder. I'm gonna create the same effect. Now I'm gonna be using the brown color on the palette, and I'm gonna be using it, and I'm gonna put it right underneath of my eyebrows, and I'm gonna use it as a transition shade. So like you guys can see, I use this little half circle motion, like a half moon, left and right, all the way down to I build the color desired. So I like when I'm gonna make a really dark brown, just like the palette color. So I keep building it up left and right, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. She the type that you can never let go. Turn your life around 'cause she's special. Attitude is out if you test though. You don't find this one on the net, oh. So don't test though. Hey, baby, you killing me small when you're smiling. Now I'm gonna be using this black color. Is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm gonna put it on the lash line on an outer corner of my eyelid as a smoky eye effect. Yes, today I'm gonna create this nice blue black smoky eye effect. So like I told you, I'm gonna put it on the lash line on the outer corner of my eyelid as a smoky eyes effect. And I'm gonna recreate the same thing on the other side. So now you guys gonna see me using this NYX glitter glue. I'm not gonna use no glitter today, but I like to use the glitter glue to make my color pop a little more. I feel like when I use the glitter glue, the pigmentation of the color really pop. So I'm gonna be using it from the inner corner all the way down to the outer corner of my eyes, like you guys can see, and I'm gonna be applying the blue, the darkest shimmery blue on the palette. And what I'm gonna do, technically, I'm gonna use the darkest blue, and I'm gonna bring it towards the center of my eyes, and I'm also gonna blend it with the black so you guys will not see no rush line. So I don't know if you guys can see, I'm using the blue, but I'm also blending it towards the black. Now I'm gonna be using the shimmery light blue, because there is two light blue in the palette. You have a matte one and a shimmery one. Now I'm gonna be using the shimmery one, and I'm gonna do the same thing than I did the first time. I'm gonna use it in the inner corner of my eyes, and I'm gonna blend it towards the blue, I'm sorry, to blend it as much as possible. So I don't know if you guys can see, I'm creating this little dabbing all over the dark blue to blend it a certain way so there is no rush line. So you can see some nice transition from the light blue all the way down to the blue, all the way down to the black. And now I'm gonna be using this Elf Cosmetic eyeliner. Then I also got at Walmart.
She the type that you can never let go. Turn your life around cause she's special. Attitude is out if you test though. You don't find this one on the net, oh. So don't test though. Hey, baby, you killing me small when you're smiling. Wanna explore your talents. Wondering where you've been. Hiding out all day. I've been having all these dreams.
And now you guys, I'm gonna be using this mascara. I really love this mascara. This mascara, it's Sky High. It's Lash Sensation from Maybelline New York. And I'm gonna use it to clean the excess of eyeshadow falling off my own lashes. And after that, I'm gonna use those makeup wipes, and I'm gonna clean up. Like I told you, I'm gonna do also another cleanup in my face of the excess of eyeshadow and create that little sharp eyeshadow effect on the side. Now I'm gonna repeat the same process in the bottom of my eyes. Some people wait all the way down to the makeup is over when they're done applying the foundation to do it, but I like to start now, and when I'm done with the concealer, this is when I'm gonna finish it completely. So now you guys can see I add the black, and I'm gonna be using this NYX Jumbo Eyes Pencil. The shade is Purple Velvet, and I'm gonna put it in the bottom of my eyes right before my eyelashes. I don't know if you guys can really see. Hopefully you guys can see. And I'm gonna use this little straight brush that I got from Amazon, and I'm gonna take the blue back again, the darkest blue, and I'm gonna add it in the bottom of my lashes from the bottom of my eyes. And now I'm gonna use this very nice light nude. It's the shimmery one, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner of my eyes.
You probably heard it a lot, but baby, why you looking so fine? KMT to the haters.
And voila.
Girl, where you been? Hiding out all day.
Like you guys can see, I apply my lashes off cam. Now I'm gonna prep my face. I'm using this NYX Shine Killer Primer, and I'm also gonna use this color corrector. It's super blendable correcting concealer. It's from L'Oreal through Match. The color is 403 and it's orange. So I'm gonna put it in my dark area around my lips, my nose, and also around my eyes, and I'm gonna use a buffing brush to blend it. This is to color correct my dark circle. Now you guys gonna see me using this Milani foundation. I really like this foundation. It's a 2-in-1 foundation. It's a foundation and also a concealer. The shade is 13A1. It's a cool espresso. So right now you guys gonna see me using a flat brush to apply it, but I'm gonna use foundation brush. It's from Real Technique. I'm gonna use the foundation brush to actually blend it. I really like Real Technique. You can find them at Walmart. This is the main brushes I'll be using in the regular basic. I love Real Technique when it comes to brushes, beauty blender. For me, they are the best. So right now I'm gonna be contouring my face. I'm gonna be putting my concealer underneath my eyes, in between my brows. This concealer, it's the LA Pro Girl Concealer. I know you guys definitively know exactly what I'm talking about. I will call it the OG of the concealer because back in the day we only had that, so everybody used it, and I actually really do love it. The shade is Fawn. Like I was telling you, I'll be putting it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, in between my brows, my chin, a little everywhere, so you guys can see. Now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing the contouring. To add the contour, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Super Stay. It's a multi-use foundation stick, and the shade is Expresso. So you guys can see I put it in my cheekbones. I started in my cheekbone, and I put it on my forehead. I put it on my jawline, and I also put it in on the side of the bridge of my nose.
You probably heard it a lot, but baby, why you looking so fine? KMT to the haters.
And I am ready for the blending. So like I was telling you, Real Techniques are my favorite. I'm gonna be using the damp beauty blender, and I'm gonna start the whole blending process. I'm gonna start by the highlighter first. I'm gonna start by the lighter shade under my eyes. I'm gonna start by blending it the proper way. Like you guys can see, I do a little dabbing motion. The funny part is I really actually love doing this process with a brush, but for some reason I decided to go with the beauty blender today. I don't know why. I do both. There is no right way or wrong way to do it, to be honest with you. I just gonna feel like when you do it with the brush, first it's easy to control better than when you do it with the beauty blender, and after you can use the beauty blender. So like I was telling you earlier, every time I use concealer, I use a loose finish setting powder. So now I'm gonna be using the Fit Me, and it's shade number 30, medium to deep. And I'm using it with this brush. I got this brush from BoxyCharms. I love this brush. It's a 3-in-1 brush. It's like a beauty blender, it's like a brush, and inside I have that little tiny brush. So I usually use this when I do the contour. I keep jumping from brushes to brushes, and I actually really like it. Like you guys can see, I was telling you, I have that little tiny brush inside, and I was able to put some loose powder in the bridge of my nose. And now I'm about to start doing the blending with the contouring part. The key of a makeup is to blend your makeup as smooth as possible. You don't want people to see no rush line. You don't want people to see no transition from your lighter concealer to your contour to anything. So you have to blend. If it doesn't matter if it take you more than longer to just make sure you blend everything, but you have to blend it like the proper way. Like right now I look kind of like funny because my contouring is very dark, and my concealer is very light. But like I was telling you, the key is to blend everything proper way. So you guys gonna see me using my beauty blender. I'm using brushes, I'm using beauty blender. I mix both of them and all the way down to I find the shade. I actually like to do too, it's I go back and I use my foundation brush. I do not add no excess of product. I use the same one and I go dab it in the line, in the rush line, and I try to take the lines away with it, so you don't see no rush line and you don't see anything. That's what I try to do. I go very often in my jawline, because sometimes you be doing certain makeup and when you go outside you can see the jawline, like the difference of color. So I like to literally go back with my foundation where there is the transition, put some foundation, the excess of foundation, so it can look as nice as possible. I like when underneath of my eyes are a little lighter, so I'm not gonna add anything. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna be keep on blending on the side. I'm gonna give myself a warmer color, like a little darker. And now I'm gonna be using this Milani Cheek Kiss. It's a liquid blush. The shade is very smoke, I guess, and it's the shade number 160. When I apply liquid blush. I really actually be careful, because if you apply too much, you have to be able to control it. So I put some in my fingers, and I dab it in literally all the way down to, I dab it in with my finger and I blend it with the brush. That's all. So now you guys are gonna see me using the NYX Born to Glow Icy Highlighter. This one is the number 2. It's Diamond Shane Platinum status, and you guys gonna see me using it right above the Cheek Kiss liquid blush. The color, it's spectacular. I actually really do love it. So I'm gonna put it right above in my cheek. I'm also gonna put some in my forehead. I'm gonna put some in my chin, and I'm gonna put some in the bridge of my nose. I like when those it look brighter, and I kind of like it. I'm gonna go back with my contour brush, and I'm gonna pronounce the definition of my nose, because I think it look better like that. Voila. Now I'm gonna be doing my lips. I'm gonna be using the NYX lipstick. I do not have the shade of this lipstick because my client came and she really loved it and I gave it to her, but I promise you to find you the shade. I'm gonna put it in the description, I promise you. So yes, I like it too, but I have so much makeup and so much shade the same way, and I had to give it to her. She was so sweet. So now I'm gonna be using, to contour my lips, I'm gonna be using the same contour stick that I use for my face. Is the Super Stick multi-purpose multi-use foundation stick, and I'm using the lip brush from Real Technique, and what I'm doing is I'm lining my lips. And now you guys gonna see me using the Cookies and Cream collection again. I'm gonna use those 2 gloss. So the first one is the Cookies and Dream, is the lip gloss, is the black one from e.l.f. Cosmetic, and the second one is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss, and the shade is Pink Sugar. Yes, and this is what the look is giving right now, and I actually really do love it. I'm gonna go back with my lip brush and go around a last time, and I'm gonna be using the NYX Plum Finish as a setting spray, and that's it for today, and this is the look. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Like I told you, you guys don't really need expensive makeup to look good. This is a full glam makeup, the drugstore. I'm gonna put all the link down below, and feel free to go to Walmart and get them. Bye.